Well, what is going on, everybody? It is a beautiful April morning. The sun is shining, little bit of chill, but it's beautiful. So today, you can see I'm wearing a different hat. I don't normally wear these kind of hats, but I'm gonna have to today because I'm gonna be in the sun all day long, and it's getting bright and it's getting hot. And I wanna get taken care of all my tomato and my pepper plants. So we're gonna go and put all these tomatoes in and the peppers in. I've been working on the garden the last couple days, and I'm getting ready to take Ellie turkey hunting this weekend. So I've got to get this stuff done because I'm gonna be gone for a few days. Guys, if it's your first time here, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We're all about homesteading, hunting, fishing, outdoor life, and number one, we're all about Jesus. Love Jesus with all our heart. So let's go and do something good today. Let's get in the garden. Okay, got them all loaded. We have our eggshells that we've turned into powder. We also have some fish fertilizer. We're gonna mix this up. We're gonna put this in when we put them in. Oh, one quick thing, guys. I gotta show you this because I'm super excited. Check this out. Sweet potato slips are growing. Our first slips that we've ever grown. None of the other sweet potatoes are doing anything, but we've got one that is. That's exciting. I've never grown sweet potatoes, but Linda, she loves sweet potatoes. Okay, let's go. This is the kind of days I like to go fishing, not work. Don't fall over, please. Lawn looks beautiful this morning. A little dirty, but all right, I've got one last thing I need to do. I've got to set up a wire on the bottom of these wires here so that I can tie my strings off, and that way my tomatoes will have something to climb up. It'll only take a few minutes, maybe. All right, now that we got the wires on, I'm gonna go through here, measure these things out. We'll start setting tomato plants. No, don't die, little boys. Don't die. I think the first one will do real good right there. Yes, that's right. That's your house. Well, we're gonna go 24 inches apart on most of these. We'll measure them out and we'll mark them with the tape measure. All right, well, I'm gonna put you guys down, put this on a time lapse. I'm gonna get all these things spread out. In addition to putting in our plants, we're going to be putting a little mixture of ingredients in each hole with our tomatoes. What I got here is a 5-gallon bucket of water I just drug out of the creek. Let me show you what I'm going to add to it. To that, I'm going to take my fish fertilizer. That's what it is right there. We used it last year. It worked pretty good. Stinks. We're going to add about, I don't know, maybe a cup. And then what I got here is not pickles. We've been soaking our banana leaves since we planted our tomatoes. Ugh, that smells like strong banana. What this has is potassium. And we're going to be adding potassium to our mixture. And then in each hole, we're gonna be adding a little bit of Epsom salt, and we're gonna be adding some earthworm castings. This is the most expensive poop I've ever bought. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, let's get started. And like I said, our eggshells. Also what I've done, I've measured off a stick. This is 24 inches long, I cut it. This is just a quick reference between all my plants so I don't have to guess. And then I'm also gonna be putting together my irrigation system so I can measure those off as well. Everything will be dress right dress. That's a military term. All right, this is gonna be a time-consuming part of planting, but this is where you wanna take the care. Now, we've seen a lot of people do different things with tomatoes. Some people sink them deep, see if that helps. Some people do them shallow. Some people lay them on the side and bend them up like this. I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna plant them shallow, just right out of the cup here, and then we're gonna tie our strings on, give them something to crawl up so they don't fall over. We're gonna do it like that. I think I'll do the strings first. Come on, camera. Maybe I should put some water in that thing. You guys don't understand the difficulty of this stuff, I don't think. Always finding an object to use as a camera stand is the funnest part of all this. Okay. 24 inches from that one right there. I'm just gonna go down through here and put all these on real quick. All right, we're done. We got all the strings tied up all the way down, both sides. Don't quite have enough tomato plants to fill that second row, but we are gonna plant some seeds, and when those come up, we'll have some tomatoes like later on in the summer while these are starting to finish out. Now we're gonna go ahead and transplant these things and show you how we do it. All right, right next to where I've got my string, I'm gonna go ahead and dig me a hole. Now this is soft, good dirt that we put in our rows when we were building. So I know that this is gonna be perfect soil. Take our tomato out of here. Really good root system here. It's nice and moist. I'll remove my skewers. Push that up just a little bit. Make sure I set that down deep enough. Uh-oh, about to mess up, about to mess up. Reverse, reverse. Gotta add our stuff to it. We don't want to forget this mixture. All right, so I'm gonna add a little of Epsom salt. We're gonna add a little bit of worm castings. Not a ton, just a little bit. Just like that. And we're gonna add a little bit of our eggshell powder. Now we can put it back in. Hopefully, pluck that grass out of there. I don't want that grass in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back behind this and we're gonna attach our connectors right here to this, and I'll show you how we do that real quick. So I found these on Amazon. There was a video with a guy who had them, and so I went ahead and bought a bunch, and let's see how easy they are to connect. You just Put the tomato plant up like that. Now you can connect it with one string, or you can use two of them, just like this. Snap on and snap into place. Just like that. And then as this grows, we can add more and more. And then we'll come back behind this and we'll mulch over these. Start with a little Epsom salt, just a little bit. A little bit of earth castings. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, a little bit of eggshell for potassium, or for calcium. There we go. Let's bury all that dirt in there. There we go. Our connectors here. This one might be able to add the whole thing into one. Yep, there we go, just like that. Okay, now you've seen how we're gonna do it. We'll set you guys up on a time lapse and we'll try to get all these installed real quick. Here we go. Alright, I've got them all in. Now it's time to go ahead and water them in. We're going to water them in with our fish fertilizer, potassium water. Get them a good start, head start. Alright guys, the last thing we're going to do for our tomatoes is we're going to be putting this all over the plant themselves to make sure that bugs don't get on them, and if they do, well, they'll die. Okay, well that's it. That's us putting our tomato plants in. And we'll give it a few days, maybe a week, and I'll let you guys know how they're doing. They look good so far. Let's hope they stay that way.